Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our London studio. I'm Victoria Lane. We begin in Karachi, where a massive fire at the Gul Plaza shopping center on MA Jinnah Road has finally been brought under control after more than 36 hours of intense firefighting. Officials say the blaze completely gutted the multi-story building, destroying hundreds of shops and leaving at least 14 people dead, including a firefighter. Dozens of people are still missing as debris clearing and search operations continue. Authorities have warned that the structure remains unstable, severely hampering rescue efforts, while investigations into the cause of the fire, initially suspected to be a short circuit, are now underway. For more on the situation, we're joined by our correspondent Clara Bennett in Karachi.
Rescue teams continue to face serious challenges at Gul Plaza due to the building's weakened structure and the risk of further collapse. Firefighters and search crews are carefully removing debris in sections, hoping to locate those still missing. Traders say they lost livelihoods built over decades, with little clarity yet on compensation. Officials have sealed the site and confirmed that a formal investigation will assess safety violations and emergency response failures.
Thank you, Clara, for that update from Karachi. Meanwhile, the Karachi Chamber of Commerce and Industry has called for a judicial probe into the Gul Plaza fire tragedy. KCCI leaders say the investigation must examine fire safety arrangements, emergency exits, and the preparedness of the fire brigade. They have also urged the government to establish a victim compensation fund to support affected shopkeepers and families. As rescue efforts continue, traders and civic authorities are pressing for accountability and stricter enforcement of building safety standards across the city. Turning now to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, where Chief Minister Sohail Afridi has stated that his provincial government will not join what he described as any failed policy regarding security in tribal districts. Speaking at a jirga in Bajaur, Afridi emphasized that decisions taken without consultation have worsened conditions in the past. He pledged to redirect provincial development funds to merge districts if federal support falls short, promised increased compensation for damaged homes, and reaffirmed support for displaced families. The Chief Minister also stressed unity, local engagement, and dialogue with elders as essential for lasting peace. In another development, Balochistan Assembly member and BAP Provincial President Farah Azim Shah has criticized separatist elements in the province, calling them a threat to peace and stability. Speaking at the Karachi Press Club, she referred to several terrorist incidents over the past 2 weeks and urged the media to project a positive image of Balochistan rather than amplifying separatist narratives. Farah Shah said she intends to promote Balochistan internationally by highlighting its athletes, artists, and professionals. She also praised Pakistan's recent success against India in May, credited the country's founders and military leadership, and contrasted what she termed responsible Pakistani journalism with misleading Indian media coverage. Overseas now to Spain, where at least 21 people have been killed after 2 high-speed passenger trains collided near Ademuz in Córdoba province. Authorities say one train derailed and crashed into another on an adjacent track, sending several carriages down an embankment and trapping passengers inside. Emergency crews worked through the night to rescue survivors and recover bodies. Officials have warned the death toll may rise as investigations continue into the cause of the crash on what was described as a straight, recently renewed stretch of track. In international diplomacy, U.S. President Donald Trump has formally invited Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi to join a new international initiative known as the Board of Peace for Gaza. Pakistan's Foreign Office has confirmed that Prime Minister Sharif received the invitation and reiterated Islamabad's support for international efforts aimed at peace and security in Gaza, in line with United Nations resolutions. The initiative is part of President Trump's broader plan to end the Gaza conflict, oversee reconstruction, and guide the region's transition from war to stability. And finally, in the United States, the Pentagon has ordered around 1,500 active duty troops in Alaska to prepare for possible deployment to Minnesota if violent protests escalate. Officials told Reuters that President Donald Trump has threatened to invoke the Insurrection Act should state authorities fail to control demonstrations targeting immigration officials amid increased ICE enforcement actions. While it remains unclear whether the troops will ultimately be deployed, the move highlights growing concern in Washington over rising unrest in parts of the Midwest. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Victoria Lane.